I couldn't be prouder to announce this year's valedictorian and my best friend, Shae Kelly.
Thank you, Campbell, for those kind words. Never before, and hopefully never again, has a class experienced such odd circumstances surrounding their graduation. Our time in high school is coming to an end, yet we have missed many things experienced by generation after generation of seniors. Not only things like our prom, our senior skip day, and an in-person graduation, but also those important final moments with our classmates and teachers. Governor Holcomb canceled Indianapolis schools on Thursday, March 19th. On Thursdays, I finished my classes just after 2, and on that particular Thursday, I left with no textbooks, no homework, not even my empty backpack. When I walked into the parking lot that afternoon, I had no idea how much would change within the next 12 hours. Instead of thinking about what we were missing out on due to the coronavirus, I want to focus on what we were able to do despite it. We have faced many odd challenges over the past few months, yet here we are. We were forced to learn an entirely new way of learning and studying in the blink of an eye, yet here we are. We have to say goodbye to classmates, teachers, and friends that have been a constant in our lives for years through a computer screen, yet here we are. Despite the confusion, the fear, and the challenges, we are here graduating in the midst of the most unusual time in modern history. I spent the entire first half of my senior year stressing about college applications, ACT tests, and AP classes. I spent more time in Miss Rain's and Mr. Yeoman's offices than they did. By the time I was finally finished, when all of my applications were sent and my tests were taken, I thought I finally had time to sit back, relax, and enjoy my final year of high school. But, like all of you, this dream was turned upside down when classes were put online. Knowing that in just 4 months I will be moving 700 miles away from my hometown, the loss of those last few months with my friends hit me especially hard. Every single one of us was counting on those moments of closure before we set out to accomplish whatever is next on the journey of our lives. When I was in 8th grade, I begged my parents to let me attend Heron. Now, 4 years later, I'm eternally grateful that they said no. Irvington taught me persistence, dedication, and commitment. They emphasize community, family, and social responsibility. But the most important thing my time at IPA taught me, more than any rhetorical device or mathematical equation, is creativity. As many of you may know, I have been an avid competitive rock climber for the majority of my life. In rock climbing, beta is the term used to describe the particular method a climber uses to finish a route. This beta differs depending on each climber's past experiences, their physical characteristics, their knowledge of the route, and information gleaned from other climbers. A person's beta is instrumental in their success. Even a single wrong move could lead to a fall. The ability to develop, refine, and perfect your beta is one of the hardest things a climber needs to learn. The creativity required to create unique and effective tactics for complicated routes is something that some climbers never develop. The correct beta isn't something that comes easily even to the best of climbers. In fact, the development of beta is just as important as the beta itself. Each attempt, each fall, teaches you something valuable about the route, something you might never know if you succeeded on the first try. The teachers and staff at IPA have worked relentlessly every day the last 4 years to provide us with the beta we need to continue on the routes of our lives. Not only that, but they equipped us with the skills we need in order to develop our own beta for whatever problems we may face in the future. These skills they've helped us develop are more valuable than anything we've learned in our math classes. We put these skills to test when we were switched online these last few months. In the blink of an eye, every piece of beta we had developed for school over the last 13 years was wiped away, and we were forced to create completely new tactics in order to make it to graduation. But we did make it. And now, more than ever, I am confident that all of us are capable of doing whatever we set our minds to. I challenge you to use these priceless skills that you were taught in new and exciting ways. To not only create your own beta, but to create your own routes. In the words of Anthony Robbins, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. So let's go and begin our journeys. Congratulations, class of 2020.